Well, this is Craig with CraigHasTheHouses.com and eXp Realty here in Las Vegas. And today I'm going to get into a video. It's about one of my favorite subjects. It's rent versus own here in Las Vegas. I'm just going to go through some of the numbers. I'm kind of analytical and I really like the numbers. Hopefully a few of you out there are going to like the numbers too, because this is going to show how homeowners get rich or become wealthy while renters just kind of sit there running on a treadmill and can never get ahead. So this is just going to explain some of the numbers and what's going on out there. Anyway, let's get to it. Let me share my screen and get to it. This is part of my home buying masterclass series, Home Buying 101. Here's a screenshot of what I'm going to be going through. This is the rent versus own scenario. I'm going to go on to into the next screens. I'm going to go through each block on this form and just go over the numbers and show you typical numbers here in Las Vegas. So this is rent. So everybody knows how rent works. This is typical rent here in Las Vegas for a 3-bedroom home. I just looked this up. This is the median rent 3-bedroom home in Las Vegas today. Now, does this number 2,100, does this stay stable or does it increase? Everybody knows rent goes up. So that's today. Next year, actually, I've looked that up too. The anticipated rent increase is 8% over the next year. And that would make that 2,100 into something more like 2,270, I believe was the math on that increase, 8% increase. Now, of course, that's paid to the homeowner, the landlord. The tenant receives no appreciation, zero. The tenant receives no tax benefits. The tenant may be asked to move by surprise. Say the landlord wants to sell the home. Say the landlord sold their own home and now they want to move into this rental. Say the landlord needs a place for his parents to live. Anyway, the tenant's the loser in just about every situation where the landlord wants the home. So again, that was $2,100 paid each month. Total for the year, just a dab over $25,000 for this particular rental, a typical 3-bedroom home in Las Vegas. And this is thrown away. Once you don't pay that rent, you turn in the key, or maybe they'll kick you out of the house, but probably you just have to turn in the key. So you got nothing for your money. Now for owners, typical 3-bedroom home in Las Vegas, $399,000. We're going to use a VA loan example. I'm retired military. I enjoy helping the military. VA loan examples. We've got other loans that also work about the same with zero down payment. We've got the Home is Possible program. We've got FHA loans, which are low down payment. USDA loans, which are also no down payment. There's ways to get you into no down payment loan. Estimated initial investment, zero here, no down payment. Total loan amount, $399,000. Mortgage payments made up of several parts. P.I.T.I, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and in our example, we're even going to throw in some for an HOA. But in this example, the very first month, you'd pay $480 in principal. And by the way, this is a 30-year fixed rate loan at 5% interest is what I've figured this up on. Interest, $1,662. This is an actual home in Las Vegas, and I pulled the taxes. It was $111 a month. Insurance, the homeowner gets to choose the insurance, so you get to choose a very expensive plan or an inexpensive plan. It's up to you, whatever you want. Do you want all the bells and whistles? Or do you just want the bare bones insurance with the high deductible so that it's less expensive? In this example, I threw in a $50 HOA. We can find homes with zero HOA, and of course we can find homes with a higher HOA. This here is actually the master plan fee for Summerlin. Total monthly investment in this example, $2,388 to own this particular home. And of course, that stays stable. I go through some of these numbers real quick too. The principal, this is the amount that goes from your checking account into your house. It's kind of like the amount that goes from the checking account into your left pocket. This money you keep, this is not an expense. This is your money. It's paying for your house. And your house is basically a savings account you get to live in. Interest, this is kind of like rent, but instead of renting a house, you're just renting the money that pays for the house. So $1,662 in this example is what you're paying the bank to use the money that you use to buy the house. Rent on the money. Taxes, property taxes, local taxes, insurance, of course, if fire, house burns down, some liability if somebody trips and falls on the property. Insurance might need to kick in, but anyway, that's your protection. HOA fees go for where your home's located if you're in an HOA area. So, and those are, we can, like I said, we can find no HOA properties, or we can of course find more expensive properties, and they have multiple swimming pools, golf courses, whatever. Usually the more expensive the HOA fee, the more amenities you get with the HOA. This is where we're going to go through the monthly investment we just figured up on that last page, $23.88. The amount saved, that was your money. The $480, that's the money that's going from your checking account to your pocket, or from the checking account into your house. So the actual, that's not an expense. $19.08 would be the expense. That would be the insurance, the HOA fee, the taxes, and the interest paid to the bank would be the actual expense. The rest of it you get to keep. Now we figure up appreciation on the house, because when you own the home, you get to keep the appreciation. Our example house, $399,000 today. We're just going to use a 5% appreciation rate. Estimated this year in Vegas, I've seen numbers as high as 15%. National numbers I've seen as high as 9.8, up to 15% nationally. I try to keep the numbers realistic. Basically, if I used 15% in the example, the numbers would look so good that people's heads would explode, and we don't want that going on either. So 5% is what we're going to use. In that case, 5% of $399,000, almost $20,000 here, 1 year increase in value. So the home's value in 1 year, $418,000, almost $419,000. And this monthly increase, this is $19,950 divided by 12, $1,662. This is passive income. So this is money you get whether you're on a beach under a palm tree drinking a purple umbrella drink, if you're taking a cruise, playing golf, if you're sitting on the couch watching Stranger Things on Netflix. This is money you get for doing absolutely nothing. You did not have to clock in anywhere to get that $1,662. That just showed up in the value of your house, pretty much in this example, pretty much every month. So the ownership cost from the last page, $19.08. Now that was the expense. So $1,662 is income, $19.08 expense. Income per month, we're going to subtract the income away from the expense. We get the net cost to own right here, $246 a month to own your home. $246 a month to own your home. Again, this is how homeowners get ahead. Well, this is Craig, and I just want to say thanks for watching my channel. If you like the content here, please take half a second and click that subscribe button. Also, if you want to get notified when my next video is out, say one of my home tour videos, or one of my don't make the same mistake as that guy video, please click that notification bell. This will be sure you get notified. It'll also help YouTube decide to show this video to other people who might also be looking for good real estate information. Thanks again. Let's get back to the video. This is the investment center. In case you want to have somebody else paying your house payment. Again, the rent income, typical 3-bedroom house, $2,100 a month. Net cost to own, $246 a month. Income, $1,854 a month. That's $22,000 plus per year. And again, that's passive. That $22,000 was coming in while you were watching TV or sitting under a palm tree on a beach drinking that purple umbrella drink. And it always goes up because just like everybody else, rent goes up. Rent goes up, profit goes up. The cost of waiting. Let's say you want to wait just a little while before you buy a home. This is how much it costs to wait. So your current rent again, $2,100 a month. That ownership cost was $248 a month to own a home, $248. It basically cost a little over $1,800 a month to wait. 6 months would be $11,000 lost in just the cost of waiting. Want to wait a year? $22,000. 3 years? That's $66,000. And it's not here, but if you wanted to wait 5 years, that's $111,000. And if you were looking to wait or maybe never buy a home and go 40 years just paying rent, that was a $889,000 loss. That's a retirement plan. That's that's good money that would help somebody out when they really wanted to retire. That's what comes to homeowners. The renters, they get none of those benefits. So again, we just worked through every block on this sheet. This is quick and simple. Contact me and I can work your own rent versus own scenario using your own numbers. I could use your rent. I could use the payments for the house that you were looking at and interested in maybe buying. But I could go through your numbers instead of just generic numbers on average homes in Las Vegas. Again, if you want to learn more about buying a home, maybe getting financing, seeing a home, what you need to do first to start the buying process, just text buy to 702-845-8190, and that'll get us connected. For great lenders, I got lenders with those no down payment programs. So I've got lenders for VA loans. I've got lenders with FHA loans. So just give me a call. We can get you hooked up, answer your questions, whatever you need. Now, if you need to sell a home in order to buy a home, I can give you an in-person evaluation, look at your house and let you know what to do and what not to do to sell your home for the most money, as well as let you know within a reasonable margin how much money you'd be putting in your pocket when you close the deal. If you're not quite ready to sell right now, but you'd like a home equity checkup on that home that you have, I got a quick online tool. Just text me and I'll hook you up. All I'm going to need is a name, an address, and an email address to send the report to, and it'll go out to you for free every month. I get a lot of compliments on my home equity checkups. Again, know anybody looking to buy or sell, get them in touch with me. I'll help them out. So that's me, Craig, at 702-845-8190. That's my direct cell phone. Send me a text the word buy to that phone number, and I'll get back in touch with you. Also, you can text me any of your questions or give me a call. And don't forget to please click that subscribe button and the alert bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I get my new videos out. I try to get out 1, 2, sometimes 3 videos a week. For your totally free search of homes here in Las Vegas, again, totally free, go to craighasthehouses.com. All my information there is updated in real time. Unlike some of those big national websites where all the masses go to search for homes, some of their information is just, weeks and weeks old. Mine's updated in real time, so you get the best info first. Anyway, thanks again for hanging out with me for these past few minutes, and hopefully you're going to have a great day out there.